Good morning, everyone. Welcome back in Mavin session, and today I'm here to discuss about some beautiful, interesting, and live tips for you. If you are interested to write some book, you are interested to write some article, you are interested to write something that will create some value addition in your life. Suppose that you have written something and that is the useful for anyone, and he will understand your value, he can connect with you. So that is the reason ki I have taken today topic, book writing tips. So you are seeing the front three approx 4 cover page of books. So all four books has been written by me, and now it is the just 2025 where I have written each and every book. Within the 1 year, all four books is available on Amazon by me. So that's I was thinking कि if I can do, so why not you can do? Or if you cannot do, so at least you must be aware, you must be understand what is the mantra of writing book. कि if you or anyone within your family, friends can understand, they can think कि I have to write, I have to do something. So you can help and you can give the some tips कि how you have to become the writer, how you have to become the author, and what is the best way to write book. So if you have any question, you are most welcome, and that question will be taken at the end of the session. And it is my promise that whatever you have the doubt in your mind related to writing books and how you have to become the famous in each and everything, we will discuss at end of session. So there is the one particular thing that three three thing I want to discuss with you. Why we have to write book, what we have to write book, and how. First, why, what, and how. First, मुझे लिखना क्यों है और लिखना क्या है, देन इट विल कम कि मैं लिखूंगा कैसे. लाइक now within the 1 month, winter vacation is coming in lots of the offices and education, in kids school, college. It means ki we have the some family vacation, we have the some time for spending family vacation, holiday, etc. That. So for particular thing ki why we are planning the vacation in winter vacation. First thing is why is coming कि our kids, whether he or she is studying in school, college, she or he has some leave, some holiday, so that कि uh, there is no need to of school, where he or she can have the impact on their study. Okay, so school holiday. Second thing, it is the winter vacation, or you can say the winter timing. So in office it is the some less work. Okay, you can manage yourself because 25 to 25th is the Christmas, and 1st and 31st is the slow working. So you can manage 3 4 5 days, etc., all those things. And if you have the in the whole year you have not taken the medical leave or casual leave or normal leave, then you can adjust. Then it's come कि now why is clear कि भाई मुझे हॉलीडे पर जाना है, तो why I have to go. Then what, जाना कहाँ है, whether I have to go hill station, whether I have to go beach, whether I have to go the hometown, whether I have to go outside India, I have to go like to you can say to enjoy plain like Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Jaipur, etc., all those things. We have the three kind of the option. One, Simla, Nainital, Mussoorie, that is the hill station. Another beach like Kerala, Goa, outside India beach. Okay, and third is the like Jaipur, Madhya Pradesh, Ajanta, Lora ki Gufaएं, and there are lots of the things. Okay, then when we have taken, yeah, it is the winter vacation. It is the we have taken. We have to go 2 days for the Jaipur, and 2 days for the Nainital, and 2 days for Ajanta, Lora ki Gufaएं. Then we have to plan how we have to communicate. Like we have to go by car, we have to take aeroplane, we have to take uh, buses, or how we will travel. So this is the three topic, so that again that is the relevant for the book writing. First, why we have to write, what we have to write, and then we have taken yeah, क्यों मुझे लिखना है, यू आर क्लियर, व्हाट यू हैव टू राइट, यू आर क्लियर, देन इट्स कम how you have to write. So all three things I will discuss with you, and most probably that will be the relevant for you. And if you thought you have to write, so definitely you can start, and within the 1 and 2 month, or maximum I can say 3 to 4 months, your one simple book will be available in your hand, that you can publish, that you can share with your friends, that you can uh, give your boss or your colleague or anyone, where you can create lots of impact in your life. So why? First thing you have to understand, क्या you are writing book for the name or fame? ये जो बुक आप लिख रहे हो, इसका what is the purpose? Purpose is that you want to create some name or fame. Some is the brand building. Suppose that you are into the profession, you are into the business, then you want to understand, suppose that I'm the restaurant owner, okay, and I have written one book related to food, nutrition, or you can say junk food, or why you have not to eat outside food, or why you have to food outside food, any topic, okay, then you are creating your building. Or you can write where you have to go for the outside food, like in which kind of the restaurant, like in the evening we enjoy the street food, but we are aware that street food is not so much hygienic. But when we visit branded dining options, okay, yeah, fine dine hotel, etc., then it is the hygiene, it is the good food, it is the good taste, okay, then what is the purpose? And third is the earning money. No, I don't want to. Right now, I'm doing the job, and now after that, I want to become the retired. I will be the retired, and my main source of income should be by writing a book. Sometime maybe I can write a story of for kids. Might be possible. I can write some philosophy book and etc. All those things. Okay. So first of all, you have to find out why you have to write book. Only for name and fame? You want to create your brand building, you want to develop your business, and you want to associate your brand with your business. And third, I have to earn. So there is the three thing. Might be possible you can have the something like, in my family no one has written, so I want to be first author in my family. So that you can take the inspiration, okay. So first of all, why must be clear in your mind, whether it is for the name and fame, whether it is for the brand building, or whether it is for the earning money. So once you are the clear where you have to work, then it is the next step is coming, what, then you have to choose topic. You have to choose topic कि why तो clear है कि suppose that I have to राइट ए बुक फॉर द अर्निंग मनी, कि मैं सिर्फ महीने में एक बुक आए या पूरे एक क्वार्टर में एक बुक आए, और आई वांट टू बिकम द बेस्ट सेलर इन वर्ल्ड, एंड वट एवर द रॉयल्टी आई विल रिसीव, तो उससे मेरा घर चले. Suppose that I have the such kind of the thought process. Then first of all, I have to think topic. Topic is that, suppose that I am the doctor and I am writing the book. I am writing a book related to, okay, how you have to treat your patient. Okay, I am writing a book for to keeping the viewership, readership, reader in my mind. Ki hospital honor doctors. Ki how you have to treat your patient. So tell me how much, whether my reader view can be large. No, and if I am writing a book, a story for kids, I am writing a book, some novel, I am writing some philosophical book, I am writing the some books on money, I am writing the some books on how you have to start business. So area limit area will be increased. So first of all, I have to be decide topic. And suppose that you are writing your book for the brand building. Suppose that I am running a restaurant, so definitely my topic will be related to my business. How you have to manage your restaurant, what is the pro and cons of the having the food outside, where you have to visit, etc., related to all those things. But when you are visiting outside, the what should be come in your mind to choose fine dine and restaurant, etc., all those things, okay. and you are thinking ki, no yaar, just I want to keep uh, name as the author, then you can choose anything. You can write the anything, any topic, 40, 50, 60, 100 page, whatever you thought you have in the mind. Like you can write something on film, you can write something on any politician, you can write scenario, today's scenario, you can write anything. Like uh, we have the very famous personality in India, like Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Amitabh Bachchan, Shahrukh Khan, Sachin Tendulkar. So you can write anything 40 to 50 pages, because you will get the lots of the information on internet. Ki what was their life, what they have did, and how they get the success, what was the award, what was the prize money, etc. You will have the lots of the information on internet. And you will find there is a film on Sachin Tendulkar, there is a film on the Mahatma Gandhi, there is a film on you can say Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay, we have the lots of the film on the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. So it means ki information is available. Just we have to collect, we have to choose ki what kind of the event, what fact we have to disclose in our book. So first of all, you have to find out why you have to write. Then what? The what means you have to choose your topic. And one most important thing, never advertise your book, your work in book. Suppose that I am the restaurant owner, or I want to write a book related to how you have to choose best fine dine restaurant, or how you have to choose food outside home. Okay, then in every page I have not to mention my organization, I have not to mention my hotel, I have not to mention my restaurant. Reason is that any person, your book is not related within your location. Suppose that I'm in Delhi and my book is the you can say the popular in Chennai. My book is the popular in outside India, like UAE. My book is the popular in the Europe. Then whether European or Chennai person or South Indian person, North Indian person, they will come Delhi to eat my food. No, that is not possible. Then what is the need to advertise your book? And it will degrade your quality. It will degrade your work. So first you have to choose topic, then never advertise your work, your business in your book. If you are writing ki, whatever I have written, then you can consult to me, you can choose my product, and I can provide such kind of the services. Then it is the advertisement, this is the browser for you. So there is no need to write 40, 50, 100 page books. Okay. And third thing, choose own subject or public choice. As I have told to you ki what is your why you are writing. Like if you are writing earning money, then you have to choose public choice कि public किस topic को सबसे ज्यादा पसंद करती है. Okay, if I am writing for the name and fame, then I can choose any topic. Like जो मेरे दिल को सबसे अच्छा लगता है. Suppose that I want to write about my family, I can write about some teacher. I want to write about greatest leader of India. I want to write about greatest celebrity of India. Okay, whatever the topic. And I want to write autography about myself, whatever you want to write. Okay, so I want to say कि why होने के बाद you have to come on the what topic, never advertise, and choose your subject or public choice. कि that will depend कि what is your mindset. Now that is the reason कि this two book is the first two book of mine. First is the budget सबका budget आपका, and that is the income tax book. And another topic is the new tax regime versus old tax regime, because everyone is every taxpayer, they are the confused कि which tax regime I have to select, whether I have to go for the new tax regime, whether I have to go for the old tax regime, where I am getting I am saving the more money while choosing the new tax regime as well as the old tax regime. So that both book is around 60 to 70 pages, and in the both book I have given the lots of the example and laws. Okay, and but I have not mentioned any section, I have not mentioned any uh, act, but I have given the fact कि why how you can save income tax, how you have to change new tax regime, how you can change the old tax regime, and I have given the various example so that any common person they can purchase book and they can understand ki what is the benefit of the new tax regime, what is the benefit of the old tax regime, and if you have sold any house and you don't want to give the income tax or capital gain on sale of that transaction, then in book budget sabka bachat aapka mein you will find the lots of the tax planning. In the capital gain I have given the 3 to 4 example. You are selling house, so what kind of the condition is available, what kind of the option is available to save taxes, and when you are selling land, you are selling gold, you are selling shares, then what kind of the option, what kind of the situation is available to choose to save taxes. And lots of the person has the confusion कि which income tax form I have to choose, like ITR 1, ITR 2. My income is the 50, only 2 lakhs rupees, my income is only 4 lakh rupees, my income is only 5 lakh rupees. Then which form is applicable, whether it is ITR 1, ITR 2. So there are lots of the myth in our mind. We have the lots of the question. So in the both book, I have tried to written about each and everything that is common question of any person in book. Now they will, then you can say, okay, Manish, you have talked about the what and why. Then I will connect with you. Both is related to income tax. By profession, I am the chartered accountant, and in the last 15 to 20 years, I have deal with lots of the person. I know okay, what kind of the question is arose by public taxpayer. So that I have written in my diary in the over the year, and after that, now in the last month, last year, all question I have started to elaborate कि अगर जैसे one of the client has asked कि sir, I have transferred 10 lakh rupees to my wife. My wife is the housewife, and she has opened one FD, and now she is getting the interest on that particular FD. Whether I have to file return or not, and what is the process to save taxes? Okay, so that question is that answer is given in this book. So whatever the question I have faced in the last 10 to 15 years, so I have shared. Then that I was saying the topic. So this is the best topic for me. Reason is that कि for this particular topic, I have not to search lot of things. क्योंकि पिछले 15-20 सालों से I was dealing, I was the daily on the daily basis. I was reading the income tax or etc. All those things. So this is the, you can say by heart it is coming. So just I have to write. I have to write all fact event in my own words, so that I have written. So that is the reason this two book is available, and this that was the I had the thought process to create these two books. And after that, why why में हो गया कि to share your knowledge and life experience, to build your personal brand, to help inspire others, to create long term credibility, to leave a legacy for the future generation. So this is the thing that you have to understand कि मुझे किताब क्यों लिखना है. Once you have taken decision कि I have to create my own personal brand, yeah, for the future generation. Okay, तो this book जैसे कि income tax, that is the relevant. जब तक इंडिया में income tax होगा, and I will update on each and every year. Suppose that in the February 2026 new budget will come. So if there is any change related to income tax, so I will amend. So after February 2026, I will have the second edition. So it will going on. Okay. So it is for the my future generation. So I'm going to leave legacy for the future generation. Okay. So that I want to do, and it is again building my personal brand, because any client will understand, any person they will know कि अच्छा Manish has written the income tax book, so definitely he has the some good thought process. He has the ability to understand कि what kind of the issues is facing by the taxpayer in income tax. So that you have to understand how you have to write, why you have to write. Now, this is my third book, Learning Life Lesson. Learning Life Lesson, it is the actually information and fact and learning from the epic Ramayana. Ramayana is one of the best story that we have the heard from the very childhood, from the 3 to 4 years, 5 years. We have listening from parent, friends, family, grandparent, and we have seen on television, internet. Okay, तो जो चीज हमारे साथ पिछले 4 से 5 साल से स्टार्टिंग से we have, and everyone has the something, you can say the different version. तो दैट इज द रीजन कि आई थॉट कि ऑल पर्सन इज स्पीकिंग अबाउट द स्टोरी कि राम क्या थे, भरत क्या थे, सीता क्या थी, हुआ द रावण, राम ने रावण को कैसे मारा, बट नो वन इज टेलिंग व्हाट वी हैव टू लर्न फ्रॉम द रामायण. तो व्हाट आई डिड in this particular book, I have taken the some event and I have mentioned like one example I want to discuss with you. S- Pavan Putra Hanuman is called Sankat Mochak. Okay, Sankat Mochak, or you can say कि he help anytime, or he is available for Lord Ram for any time. Okay, then it is the learning for me कि if I am working for any organization, I am working for any company, okay, then we have to available for that organization. Reason, if organization and management will not think कि I am available for them, then they will not give the promotion, they will not take the my value. So that kind of, suppose that there is the some problem is coming by facing by the company. Suppose in my team we have the 5% team and 4% is was on leave due to any reason. Only I was in office. So if I will say, ki, sir, this is not my work, it is the work of the Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C, Mr. D, and they are not available, so that's why work is hang on. बट इफ आई हैव to सॉल्व दिस सिचुएशन कि मैंने उनको कॉल करके वर्क फ्रॉम होम करवा के कुछ काम मैंने किया, इफ आई हैव सॉल्व, देन मैनेजमेंट विल अंडरस्टैंड माय वैल्यू. So that we have to, that kind of the event I have taken, and what kind of the learning we must apply in our life. So that is the book related to lifelong learning life lesson. And again, I have told to you कि you can take the topic like related to you, your value, related to your business, related to your work, related to anything. But so this can be personal story, biography, business and professional knowledge, novel, short story, kids story, short help or motivation, educational book or guide. तो anything, but you have to must aware कि आपका why क्या है. Suppose that I am the restaurant owner and I am writing the book on the short story, then it will be the not, and my why is कि लोग मेरे बारे में जाने, मेरे बिजनेस के बारे में जाने. तो इफ आई एम राइटिंग द शॉर्ट स्टोरी, देन इट विल नॉट हेल्प माय विजन. तो ये आपको और हमको समझना पड़ेगा कि हमें, हमारा पर्पस क्या है और मेरे को वो कनेक्ट कैसे करेगा. एंड प्रोसेस, नाउ इट इज द प्रोसेस कि नाउ यू विल से कि मनीष आपने तो बहुत सारी कहानियां बता दी. देन what is the process, how you have to write. So first of all you have to create idea. Suppose that I have to write the book on income tax. So I have created idea ki income tax par to, when I have seen the various book, and in the last 20 years as being the chartered accountant, I have read at least 10 to 20 books. Every book I was finding कि this book is not written for layman person. This book is written only for the professional like chartered accountant, company secretary, advocate, or anyone who has the legal knowledge. But any other person like any engineer, any doctor, any layman person, any clerk, or whether he is earning 10,000 or he is earning 1 lakh rupees, but he is not related to taxation, he is not related to legal process, he is not aware about the legal framework, then he cannot, he can buy income tax book, but he cannot understand what is the income tax, because every book is mentioned with the section, case laws and act, etc., all those things. So my idea was कि I have to write something that will be the beneficial for common person, कि any common person can understand what was the finding of the section. Like if you are thinking कि Manish, which form I have to file, whether I have to file ITR 1, ITR 2, ITR 3, ITR 4, ITR 5. So it is the start. Now, how it is starting? In income tax section 139, one is saying if your income exceeding exemption limit, then you have to file income tax return. And if you have the salary income, then you have to go for the ITR 1. If you have the business income, then you have to go ITR 3, ITR 4. So what I'm saying, first I have started with the section 139 1. Then I'm saying that if you have the salary income, you have the business income, then you have to go for, then you have to understand, you have to get the information, you have to get the definition of the salary, business, etc., all those things. Then what I have written, मैंने सिर्फ इसमें एग्जांपल दिया कि मिसेस गीता who has the house rent income of the 1 lakh rupees, and she got the all 1 lakh rupees in bank. Whether she has to file return or not, and if she has to file return, so what form is the file? What I which ITR has to file? Then I have written, as Gita is receiving the income, then it is the income, and every person who is receiving income has to file return. Now it is. She is getting the rental income, so she has to file ITR टू. बस मैंने इतना ही लिखा, मेरे इस बुक में इतना ही लिखा हुआ है. Then any common person can understand, and I have to explain it is the rental income because she had the house property meaning there is the one flat or within the any koti which is the connected with the land, or it is a flat society, anything, and she has let out to any person and he is paying the rent. Then I have written in the very simple language that any other person can understand. Then I have, because in this kind of the book you will not find the lots of the example, so I have given the my own input. Okay, I have provided the example. Then first, you have to find out the idea. You have to provide your own book, and process is that you have to do the continuous. Like you want to understand, you want to do कि 40 पेज का बुक मैं एक दिन में लिख दूं या 10 दिन 15 दिन 25 दिन बैठ के मैं लिख दूं, then it is not possible. It is you have to work on the continuous. Suppose that you have thought, I have to write book on the restaurant, and that book should be 60 पेजेस. तो आप इसको 60 × 5 300 दिन का आप टारगेट लेके चलो, या 60 × 2 एटलीस्ट 120 डेज का टारगेट लेके चलो. बिकॉज यू हैव टू फर्स्ट यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द आइडिया, यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द टॉपिक, you have to find out the information, and after getting the information you have to discuss, you have to collect information on internet. Then you have to find out whether it is it has the frequency to match my thought process or not. If it is, then you have to provide your input, like example, photographs, etc., all those things. So you have to take a continuous work. And slow writing, you have not to write 1, 2, 3 pages every day. Just you have to write 1 para or 2 para. If you have the such kind of the habit to write 1 para, 2 para, so might be possible after 5 to 10 days you can start writing 1 page, 2 page, 3 page. Then if you are doing the continuous work and it is the slow writing, then definitely your book will be available. And after most important thing, editing is most important more than writing. You can write 10 pages, 20 pages, 10 days, 20 days, but you have to do the lots of the editing work. Like grammatically you have to edit, you have to see whether common person is getting my point or not, whether there is some picture is required, uh, whether you want to give the some space or designing. There are lots of the thing in the editing. You can just take the example कि घर बनाने में, दीवार खड़ा करने में मुझे 1 महीना 2 महीना साल भर लगता है, बट इंटीरियर वर्क टेक द 2 years 3 years 5 years. रीजन इज दैट कि इंटीरियर में वी हैव टू सी द लॉट्स ऑफ द minute चीज. ओके, so that is the again process for the writing book. So first you have to find out the idea, you have to provide your own input, then you have to work on the continuous basis, slow writing like 1 paragraph, 2 paragraph, or maximum 1 page per day. And last, you have to give the more time, you have to give more patience for editing then writing. And this is the my last book, that is the this will be the launch, and this will be the available this month. And this is the decoding will, and it is related to wasiyat will. So I hope कि whatever we have the thought, जैसे we have the some myth. One myth is that will is important to write anyone who has the more than 50 crore, 200 crore, 500 crore. There is a something myth. Like I have only one child, why I will write the will. There is the one more myth कि I have written will, but registration of will is important. Okay, so there are the lots of the thing is we have the myth and they have the question for the common person related to will. So I have tried to solve all myth, all question in this book. So this is the thing. And एंड बेनिफिट कि देर इज नो नीड टू बी परफेक्ट इंग्लिश, कि ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि यू हैव टू बिकम द एनी एक्सपर्ट पर्सन. वट एवर यू हैव द नॉलेज इंग्लिश हिंदी एंड वट एवर द वे यू वांट टू स्पीक, बट common person must be understand. If you want to write the perfect English, stylish English, and common person is not understanding, then there is no purpose of that particular book. Then your story, unique story can help someone, and you have to write in the something unique way in your word, okay? And self confidence grow as the your express. So that is the consulting and business, etc. All those things. So again, this is the my cover of the all four book, and that is the all available on the Amazon. And in the next session, we will discuss another some more interesting tips if you want to write become a writer. And one more thing, you have written the 40-50 page, then how you will publish, because publishing is a very big cost. So that I will provide the some tips to you. So anyone who has any question, you are most welcome. And you can ask any question if you have insight. Uh, um, Samana ji, if you have any question, Pal Singh, if you have any question, you can ask.
I think that is Rajvin. Thank you, Manish. It was really great. And congratulations for completing 4 books. That's really inspiring.
Yeah, thank you,
Uh,
ma'am. Thank you.
yes. What inspired you? Like 4 different. I know tax is your, you work on that, and will you have been talking about. So, like, how did you come across these 4 different topics, and you wanted to do? If you
To,
would like to share.
फिर से can you repeat your question, ma'am?
How did you come across कि ये 4 चीजों पे मुझे इस साल किताब लिखनी?
Yeah, ma'am. So as I have told to you, ki income tax as being the chartered accountant, I am facing lots of the client. I am discussing with the family member, etc. All
Mhm,
those things. Okay, they have
mhm,
the various question. Okay,
mhm,
so that I understand ki they when I'm meeting with the 10%, 20%, they have the same kind of the question. Okay,
mhm,
so that I thought ki it is not only question of the only 10 to 20. So why not it is the it means ki it is the common question. So that I must be right in the common person. And one most important thing, whenever you will buy any income tax book, तो वहां पर इनकम टैक्स एक्ट, इनकम टैक्स केसेस एक्सेट्रा इतने ज्यादा होता है कि एज बिंग द प्रोफेशनल हमें पढ़ने में हालत खराब हो जाती है कितनी बार। वी हैव टू वी हैव टू टेक द लॉट ऑफ द रेफरेंसेस कि इस केस का क्या मतलब होगा, इस सेक्शन का क्या मतलब है। ओके, तो इट बात है वेरी क्लियर इन माई माइंड कि इसको मैं इतना सिंपल लिखूंगा, इस लैंग्वेज में लिखूंगा कि एनी वन हु इज नॉट कनेक्टेड विथ इनकम टैक्स इवन ही कैन अंडरस्टैंड। और इवन तो 17-18 साल का जो बच्चा है जो जस्ट ही हैज इंटर इन द कॉलेज एंड ही डोंट हैव द एनी कनेक्टिविटी विद द इनकम टैक्स, ओके, इवन ही कैन अंडरस्टैंड कि इनकम टैक्स क्या होता है, कौन सा फॉर्म होता है, नोटिस आता है तो कहाँ देखना होता है, उसका रिप्लाई कैसे करना होता है, नोटिस आने का रीजन क्या है। तो आई हैव ट्राई कि कोई भी बंदा हो, he can understand the complexity of income tax in very simple way. And again it is the will और वसीयत का भी टॉपिक का वही था कि when I have taken I have started to take the classes 5 years back, 6 years back, then various person is asking the question. Okay, so that all question, all formalities कि how you have to write the essential will, valid will, and what is the important to write the will, why you have to write will, why not public is writing will. Okay, so that all thing I have mentioned in my this book, and that I have the told to you Ramayana. It is the definitely you can say कि Manish, income tax will, you can say it is the connected with your profession and you are dealing with the lot of the client. Okay, but Ramayana is not a connected with my profession, but रामायण का स्टोरी मैं बचपन से सुनते आ रहा हूँ। जब मैं 4-5 साल का था उसी टाइम से आई वाज द स्टार्टिंग टू लिसन, एंड इट वाज द फॉर्चून फॉर मी कि जब मैं 7-8 साल का था तो रामानंद सागर रामायण वाज द टेलीकास्ट ऑन द टेलीविजन, एंड 7 से 8 साल में ही आई हैव द seen each and every episode, and that was the really landmark in my mind. And even right now, that is the all thing is the in front of me. Okay, so if I am the thinking कि राम कैसा होता है तो उसी आदमी का फोटो आता है, हनुमान का तो दारा सिंह का आता है। ओके, तो each and everything is the capture inside me, and it is the talk of town for the everyone like family, friends, anyone. Okay, तो दैट आई वाज थिंक कि नहीं भाई इस पर भी कुछ करना चाहिए, एंड इसके लिए मुझे ज़्यादा कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं है, बिकॉज ईच एंड एवरीथिंग आई एम अवेयर, जस्ट उसको सिंपल और इंटरेस्टिंग वे में लिखना है। तो दैट इज द रीजन कि दिस बुक इज अवेलेबल फॉर यू।
Awesome. Thank you, Manishi, for sharing.
या
Rajvin, do you have any question you want to contribute? You have to unmute.
I've written books as well, so I actually know how it feels. It's a joyful feeling But I really salute you, Manishji, because you've written 4 books, and I'm working on my second. And book writing is enjoyable because it is actually book writing is maybe the expression of feelings, and you have you know what you want, and you can put your intentions inside the book, and the book is like a goal setting for you. So one more tip for the audience is book writing is, from my experience, book writing is provides goals and directions. So if you want to express your feelings, and you sometimes you want to meet a friend, he or she is not free, well, start writing. It's the best therapy. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajman. Thank you.
Thank you, Manishi. Thank you, Rajvin. It was really wonderful. And you definitely inspired both of you, because Thursday, Rajvin talked about her book, and Sunday, we have more tips and more books from Manishi. So thank you so much. And looking forward to see you everyone again tomorrow.